Good evening, everyone. Just wanted to know that whether am I audible so that we can start up with the session. Kindly reply it in the chat box if I am audible to you all. Okay, great. So today's session is all about atoms and molecules and some important questions of atoms and molecules. So without wasting time, we'll be starting with some of the MCQs. Kindly do reply, solve the MCQs carefully. After each and every question, I'll be sharing the correct answers as well so that you are clear with the concepts. So here we start with the quiz. Okay, the very first question is the chemical symbol for nitrogen gas is. What is the chemical symbol for nitrogen gas? The first option, is it Ni, nickel? Second, N2. Third, N positive. Or fourth, is it simply N? Which is the correct option or the correct chemical symbol for nitrogen gas? Kindly do reply fast. Okay. Fine. So, yes, the correct answer for this question is N2. The correct symbol for the nitrogen gas is N2. Moving ahead to the next one, please be careful for the second question as which of the following would weigh the highest? Now I'll be giving you four situations. You need to calculate their mass in grams and you need to tell which of the following would weigh the highest. A, is it 0.2 mole of sucrose? B, is it 2 moles of carbon dioxide? C, 2 moles of calcium carbonate CaCO3? Or the last one is the 10 moles of water. Which among the following, the four options, you can check and let me know weighs the highest? So I'm giving you a minute time. Kindly think about the question, solve it out carefully, and let me know which weighs the highest. I hope you all are clear with the formula of the number of moles. That is, number of moles is equals to given mass in gram upon molar mass. You need to calculate the given mass in gram of all the four options and tell which will weigh the highest. Okay, I've started getting the answers as well. Let's check it out. Hurry up, hurry up. Okay. Fine. So if we'll talk about how to solve this question, as I told you, you need to calculate mass in grams. So what is the formula of mass in grams? The mass in grams is equals to number of moles into molar mass, which is properly underlined on your screen. You can even take the screenshot of this formula, how you have to calculate mass in grams. If we'll talk about the first part, it is given 0.2 moles and the molar mass of C12H22O11, that is sucrose, is coming 342. So when we will multiply 0.2 into 342 gram, the correct answer will be 68.4 gram. Followed by the next one, if we'll check it out, the next part was about 2 moles of carbon dioxide. Again, the formula for calculating mass in grams is number of moles into molar mass. 2 moles into molar mass was 44 gram. So the option B weighs 88 gram. If we'll move ahead with the third option says 2 moles of calcium carbonate. Now, if we calculated the weight of calcium carbonate, the weight turned out to be 100 gram. And now if we'll calculate the mass in grams, that will be number of moles into molar mass. So that means 200 gram. So the first one was giving us 64 gram. And the second one was giving us 88 gram. Third one weighed 200 gram. And the fourth, if we calculate in the same manner, is weighing 180 gram. So the 4 options which we were having, out of them, which one weighs the highest? So we discussed how to solve them, and the one which weighs the highest is 2 moles of calcium carbonate. This is an important question. Even you can get how to calculate the weight of the 0.2 mole of sucrose or 2 moles of carbon dioxide, or any of the question. If we'll proceed to the question number 3, to the next question. Let's check it out. Now, which of the following has maximum number of atoms? You need to calculate which is having the maximum number of atoms. Okay, the 4 options on your screen are: the first, 18 gram of water. Second, it's 18 gram of oxygen. Third, it's 18 gram of carbon dioxide. And fourth, it is 18 gram of methane. So which among the following would which among the following would have the maximum number of atoms? Check it out. Again, I hope you all are clear with the formula how to calculate number of atoms. It is number of moles into Avogadro number. No need to calculate and solve with the Avogadro number. Just calculate the number of moles and then you can tell. The option which is having the maximum number of moles will have the maximum number of atoms as well. So how we will calculate the number of moles? Given mass in gram upon molar mass. If we will talk about the first part, what is the given mass in gram in the first part? It is 18 gram. Upon molar mass, what is the molar mass of water? I hope you all know how to calculate the molar mass. And while calculating the molar mass, if you have got it both the things, molar mass and the given mass in grams, you can calculate the number of moles. So kindly calculate the number of moles out of the following 4 and let me know which is having the highest number of moles. That particular would only be having the maximum number of atoms. Okay. Giving you a minute time to solve this question. Fine. We are getting different answers. Okay. So if you can see it on the screen, the next slide shows you the formula of number of atoms, and that is mass of the substance into number of atoms in the molecule upon molar mass into Avogadro number. So if we'll talk about 18 gram of water, mass in grams is what? 18. See, if we are talking about number of atoms, how do we solve it out? It is first of all mass in grams upon molar mass. The molar mass is again 18. So we got number of moles. Then it's number of moles into Avogadro number, and even it gets multiplied by the number of atoms. How many atoms do water have? The formula of water is H2O. So there are 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom. So 3 multiplied by 3. So 18 and 18 got cancelled and we got 3 Na. That means 3 into Avogadro number for the first part. Following by the second one, the second was 18 gram of oxygen. Again, if we'll solve, it is given mass in gram. What is given mass in gram? It's 18 upon molar mass. Molar mass of oxygen is 32. Then we have Avogadro number into Avogadro number, that remains the same in each and every situation as it is a constant, into how many oxygen atoms we have. We are talking about oxygen gas, that is O2. So we will multiply it by 2. So if we'll solve it out all, after reducing each and every term, we are getting 1.12 times Avogadro number for the second part. If we'll talk about the third one, it is 18 gram of carbon dioxide. Again, given mass in grams is 18, molar mass of carbon dioxide is 44. We multiplied by Avogadro number, that is again a constant, into what? Number of atoms. Tell me, type it in the chat box and let me know how many atoms does carbon dioxide have. Hurry up. How many atoms are there in carbon dioxide? Be fast. Yes. 1 of carbon and 2 of oxygen. So in total we have how many atoms? 3 atoms in carbon dioxide. So we multiplied by 3. Again, after reducing, we got it as 1.23 Avogadro constant. Followed by the fourth option. The fourth option is 18 gram of methane. 18 gram of methane, again given mass in gram, and if we calculate the molar mass of methane, it will be 16. Multiply by what? Avogadro number, multiply by 5. Since we have how many atoms in methane? We have 5 atoms, 1 of carbon and 4 of hydrogen. So after calculating, we are getting 5.63 into Avogadro number. So we had the 4 options and the answers. It is 5.63 into Avogadro number, 1.23 into Avogadro number, 1.12 into Avogadro number, and 3 into Avogadro number. So the highest number of atoms will be in what? D option, that is 18 gram of methane. That were 5.63 into Avogadro number. Moving ahead to the next question. The question number 4. Okay, let's check it out what the question says. Mass of 1 atom of oxygen. You need to calculate mass of 1 atom of oxygen, and the options are A, B, C and D. Solve it out and tell which one is the correct answer, or which one tells that mass of 1 atom of oxygen is. That's again an easy question. You just need to put the value in the formula of number of atoms, that is number of moles into Avogadro number and you will get the correct answer. Yes. Okay. Now, if we'll talk, yeah, the correct answer. Okay. See how we will calculate this. If we'll talk about mass of one atom of oxygen, the formula is very simple. That is atomic mass upon Avogadro number. If you will take up a screenshot and write down all the important formulas which we are discussing in today's video, it will help you a lot. You will be able to solve each and every question very easily. So if they're asking you how to calculate number of atoms or whatever mass in grams or any other things, one formula is this over which I have put up a right tick. That is mass of one atom of oxygen is equals to atomic mass upon Avogadro number. The second formula is number of atoms is equals to number of moles into Avogadro number. Now they have given you into one atom of oxygen. So we will take number of atoms as 1. Number of moles is mass in grams upon molar mass. What is the molar mass of oxygen? Yes, that is 16. And if we'll calculate, it is into Avogadro number and its value is 6.023 into 10 to the power 23. That is the value of Avogadro number. And we need to calculate what? We need to calculate this m. For getting this m, we will take 16 in multiplication and we will get this Avogadro number in division. So the correct option would be 16 upon 6.023 into 10 to the power 23. And that is our option A. So these questions or the numerical part, or we termed it as mole concept, is an important topic as you will also face it in your senior classes. Moving ahead to the question number 5. It's 3.42 gram of sucrose. I hope you all remember some questions back we discussed the formula of sucrose. It was C11H22O11 was the formula of sucrose. So 3.42 gram of sucrose is dissolved in 18 gram of water in a beaker. Now, the number of oxygen atoms in the solution are. This is entirely different and a unique question. Even brain tester as well, we can say. So the 4 options are A, it's 6.68 into 10 to the power 23. B, 6.09 into 10 to the power 22. C, 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. Or 4, 6.022 into 10 to the power 21. Out of these 4, which is the correct answer for the number of oxygen atoms in the solution? Giving you time for a minute. Kindly solve it out. Hurry up. Okay, so let's move how to solve it. If I talk about the molar mass, what is the molar mass of sucrose? It is, when you will calculate C11H22O11, you will get the molar mass as 342 gram. Let's check it out what this question says. I have explained it very precisely in a short slide. Be careful and explain or understand it very carefully. Okay. See, what they have said is molar mass of sucrose. First step was to calculate it. We know the formula of sucrose is, and hence we calculated the molar mass. Now they are talking about number of oxygen atoms. As I told you, the formula of number of atoms is equals to number of moles into Avogadro number. You can even see it. It's highlighted or underlined. Now, how do we calculate number of moles? It is given mass in grams, that was 3.42 upon molar mass, that was 342. This is how we calculated the number of moles. Into Avogadro number, that remains the same. We are taking it as Na. Now they are talking about just oxygen atoms in the question. If we'll talk about the sucrose is containing 11 oxygen atoms. So we'll multiply it by 11. If you will solve it out, what you will be getting? When you will reduce it, you will be getting 0.11 into Avogadro number. If we are particularly talking about oxygen atoms in sucrose. Now, if we are talking about the second part is also, we have 18 gram of water in the question. So if we calculate the number of atoms in water, the formula for the number of moles is given mass in grams upon molar mass. There is mentioned 18 gram of water and molar mass of water is again 18 into Avogadro number. Now, how many oxygen atoms we have? We have just one oxygen atom in water. The formula is H2O. Since only one oxygen is there, so it's one Avogadro number for oxygen atoms in water. Now the question was asking total number of oxygen atoms in 3.42 gram of sucrose and 18 gram of water. We will add them. 0.11 Avogadro numbers plus 1 Avogadro number gave you what? 1.11 Avogadro number. And when you solve, the answer turned out to be this 6.68 into 10 to the power 23. So among all, the correct answer was this 6.68 into 10 to the power 23. You can even take the screenshot of this question, practice this question again. It's very important. So we are halfway down, proceeding to the next 5 questions left. The question number 6 is, a change in the physical state can be brought about. How can you bring the change in the physical state? A, only when energy is given to the system. जब हम एनर्जी दे रहे हैं, हीट दे रहे हैं सिस्टम में, तभी फिजिकल स्टेट चेंजेस हो सकती हैं. बी, ओनली व्हेन एनर्जी इज टेकन आउट फ्रॉम द सिस्टम, जब हम एनर्जी को सिस्टम से ले रहे हैं. सी, व्हेन एनर्जी इज ईदर गिवन टू और टेकन आउट, या फिर तो हम एनर्जी ले रहे हैं सिस्टम से तब, या फिर दे रहे हैं. एंड द लास्ट इज विदाउट एनी एनर्जी चेंज, जब हम कोई एनर्जी चेंज ही नहीं कर रहे हैं. तो फिजिकल स्टेट में कब चेंज हो सकता है अकॉर्डिंग टू यू? हरी अप, आंसर इट. इट्स नॉट अ न्यूमेरिकल, जस्ट एन ईजी क्वेश्चन. फिजिकल स्टेट, इट्स सिंपल, means that you're changing from solid to liquid or liquid to gas. And how can you do that? While giving energy or while taking out energy, or either by taking or giving both, or without any energy change. Perfect. Yes. If we'll simply talk about change in physical state, I'll simply give an example of changing ice into water. How can we change ice into water? By giving heat. तो हम energy दे रहे हैं. And even if we'll talk about how can we change vapors into liquid, by taking their energy. So it can be both the things, when energy is either given in or taken out from the system. Both are correct. So the correct option is the C1. Proceeding to the next question. This is just an explanation that a change in the physical state can be brought about when energy is either given in or taken out from the system. It is because energy change helps in changing the magnitude of attraction or the forces between the particles, thus helps in changing the physical state. We can understand that the bond or the interparticle distance or interparticle force of attraction can be changed by giving them heat or reducing the heat. Proceeding to the next question, number 7. Which of the following is not true about an atom? You just need to tell which is not true about atom. A. Atoms are not able to exist independently. Is it true? They can. Next, atoms are the basic unit from which molecules and ions are formed. From atoms only molecules and ions are formed. Third, atoms are always neutral in nature. That means they are not carrying a charge, either positive or negative. They are just neutral. Followed by the fourth one, atoms aggregate in large numbers to form the matter that we can see, feel or touch. So atoms combine in large numbers to form what we can see, feel or touch, which is not true. Hurry up, hurry up. Be precise while answering. Check out. Some says it's C. Let's check it out. What the others say. Okay. The correct answer is the first one, that is atoms are not able to exist independently. कि atoms अकेले exist नहीं कर सकते. See students, atoms have an equal number of protons which are positively charged particles, and they have electrons as well which are negatively charged particles. So they are always neutral in nature. तो ये बात तो सही है, सी ऑप्शन नहीं हो सकता था. अगर हम आगे बात करें, atoms aggregate to form large number, ये भी बात सही है. तो which is not true, they are asking us. Atoms are the basic units, ये भी बिल्कुल ठीक बात है. तो क्या सही बात नहीं है कि they are not able to exist independently? This is the wrong one. Okay. Proceeding to the next question. That is the question number 8. Which of the following correctly represents 360 gram of water? Very easy numerical. Within seconds you can solve and let me know. Which of the following correctly represents 360 gram of water? A. 2 moles of water. B. 20 moles of water. C. 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 molecules of water. Or D, is it 1.2044 into 10 to the power 25 molecules of water? There can be multiple options as well which are correct in this question. So focus carefully. The options are, which you have to choose, are the multiples. Only first is correct. First and fourth are correct, followed by second and third. And the last is, if we'll talk about, it's second and fourth. Which among, okay, I've started getting the answers as well. Let's check it out. Which of the following correctly represents 360 gram of water? I hope you all know how to calculate number of moles. Given mass in gram is given to you in the question. The given mass is 360 grams. Yes, very good students. So if we are talking about the molar mass of water, we have already calculated that is 18. So 360 gram of water corresponds to 20 mole. I hope you all know how to solve it, and it's clearly shown as well. How can we solve it? It is 360 divided by 18. So we got it as what? 20 mole. So 20 mole is an option, followed by there is an option with 1.2044 into 10 to the power 25 molecules. This is also correct because number of molecules is equals to number of moles into Avogadro number, and this is how we got it. 1.2023 into 10 to the power 1.2044 into 10 to the power 25 molecules. Proceeding to the next question, the second last question of today's quiz. The chemical formula for sodium is, now this is the one which can be answered rapidly. Is it A, SO, B, SD, C, Na, or D, it's again Na? Which among the following is correctly representing our sodium? Now you all know that sodium is one of the most reactive element or a metal which we study about. Yes, the correct formula for the sodium is Na. Now there are two Na, but you always need to remember that the second letter must be small. We cannot write two capital letters adjacent to one another. Moving ahead to the last question of the series, that is question number 10. The question says, what mass of carbon dioxide will contain 3.011 into 10 to the power 23 molecules? Now, in this question, number of molecules are given to you. You need to calculate the mass in grams. So, just to help you out, you know that the number of molecules, okay, I'll help you out in a minute. First, you all try and solve and let me know the correct answer. This is the last question. Hurry up. What mass of carbon dioxide will contain 3.011 into 10 to the power 23 molecules? Confusing answers. See, how we'll solve it out. First of all, we need to calculate the number of moles. And how can we calculate with it or how to solve it? See, we all know that the formula of number of molecules is what? It is number of moles into Avogadro number. So number of moles can be written as given mass in grams upon molar mass into Avogadro number. And if we talk about the number of molecules given to us in the question is 3.023 into 10 to the power 23. So when you will put up all the desired values, you will get the correct answer as 22 grams, because we need to calculate small m, and capital M stands for molecular mass. And what is the molecular mass of carbon dioxide? It is 44 grams. So this is again an easy question, and the correct answer will be what? Yes, the correct answer is the B1, that is 22 grams. So this is all for today's session of atoms and molecules. We'll meet up again with a different topic for the quiz. Thank you for joining and giving your precious time.